Good day everyone, thank you for joining us today. We are Group 16 and we are excited to present our project on renewable energy infrastructure development, specifically focusing on the community solar. Let's delve into how our project aims to revolutionize energy accessibility and sustainability within our community. Our teams total have 7 members. I am Jini and the rest are Haulam, Dawia, Dever, Hatta, Aizan and Jani. Nowadays, I believe everyone has heard about the solar farm in Malaysia, but how about community solar? Community solar, also known as the shade solar, allows the multiple participants to benefit from the electricity generated by a single solar array. Participants can buy or lease part of the solar array and receive the credit on their electricity bills for the power produced. This model makes the solar energy accessible to those who cannot install solar panels on their own properties due to the constraint like space, financial resource, or the ownership issue. Well, I believe you have some idea what is the community solar and why it is important. So, what actually is the objective of our project? The first objective is to provide the access to clean and renewable energy to offering affordable and sustainable energy solution to the community. The second objective is to encourage the community collaboration and engagement to fostering collaboration and active participation in the renewable energy initiative. Thirdly, we aim to reduce the greenhouse gas emission to mitigating environmental impact through reduced carbon emission. Lastly, we strive to boost the employment and local economies, creating job opportunities and stimulating economic growth within the community.
And hi, good morning everyone. Today I'll be presenting about the project timeline for our community solar infrastructure development, which spans over 16 months. So let's walk through each phase and milestone of this project. So starting in July, we kicked off with our project planning phase, which we will establish the framework and major milestones for the year. This phase is critical as it sets the tone and direction for all subsequent activities. By April, we move into the design and engineering section, where our technical team will develop and design the blueprints and other engineering solutions tailored to maximize the effectiveness of our project in this month. And then after that we go to May, our focus shifts to obtaining the necessary permits and approvals that ensures that all our activities are compliant with the local regulations and we are ready for the next steps. And in June, we will see us undertaking the land acquisition and preparation. During this month, we will finalize the purchase and begin the groundwork on our chosen site and also prepare for the installations. In the third quarter, which is from July to September, is dedicated to procurement and logistics. This is where we will source and secure all necessary materials and equipment, setting the stage for the construction phase. Finally, from October to December, we will begin construction phase 1. This includes the installation and mounting of structures, beginning solar panels, and also setting up the electrical infrastructure necessary to support all of the things in our project. So that is the end of our first year. We will go on to the second year soon. Okay, so now we're going on to the second year of our solar community project, which is in 2026. It's about bringing our plans to fruition. January to March, we will dive into the construction phase 2. This is where we complete the installation of all solar panels, install the necessary inverters, and connect everything to the grid. It's a critical phase where our project really starts to take shape. Next, we conduct comprehensive system testing to ensure everything operates as intended. This involves rigorous testing of all the hardware and also the software components to guarantee the reliability and the efficiency of our project. And then in May, we will make final adjustments. This is our opportunity to refine any elements based on the testing outcomes, ensuring optimal performance for our solar infrastructure. Lastly, in June, we will reach our major milestone, which is the project handover. This is when we will officially complete the setup and start operating and marking the significant achievements for everyone involved. So that is our project timeline for our solar community project. Thank you.
For the community solar project, we require at least 0.1 km square of flat open land or equivalent to 25 acres. Financial resource totaling of 38,975,640 ringgit, covering cost of solar panels, mounting structures, inverters, optional energy storage system, grid connection, land acquisition, engineering permits, and contingency reserve. And for the material resource, including the efficient solar panels, strong structural materials, and high quality inverter and electrical component to ensure the project's successful implementation and operation.
In our replacement analysis, we compare the existing Sepang solar farm with our proposed community solar project. Let's look at the key metrics. The Sepang solar farm, also known as the Defender, covers an area of 98 hectares and has an annual energy production of 110,000 MWh. The project cost for Sepang solar farm is about 355 million ringgit, generating an annual revenue of Rm 44 million. With a discount rate of 5% and a project lifespan of 25 years, the net present value is about 190 million ringgit. On the other hand, our proposed community solar project, referred to as the Challenger, covers an area of 10 hectares and has an annual energy production of 5.22 million kWh. The project cost is about 38 million ringgit, generating an annual revenue of 2 million ringgit. With the same discount rate of 5% and a project lifespan of 25 years, the net present value for the community solar project is negative 70 million ringgit. To conclude our replacement analysis, it's evident that the Sepang solar farm wins in terms of higher net present value, larger scale power production, and strong financial returns. However, community solar project cost and benefit is roughly calculated at this stage and should still be considered for several reasons. It's provide the accessibility, allowing the local communities direct access to the renewable energy. The lower initial investment make it more flexible for community-driven initiatives with limited budgets. Additionally, it is easier to scale and upgrade over time based on the community needs. Our project also has a positive environmental impact, contributing to reducing the local carbon footprints. Lastly, it promotes the community empowerment, involving local residents in renewable energy initiatives and fostering energy independence. Let's move on to the cost-benefit ratio analysis, starting with the initial cost. The total initial investment for our community solar project is about 30 million ringgit. This amount is broken down as follows: land acquisition and preparation costs, equipment and material costs, installation costs, permitting and legal fees, engineering and design costs, project management, grid connection costs, and contingency and miscellaneous costs. Next, let's look at the annual benefits, which is total about 2.7 million ringgit. This total is made of various revenue stream, for example, the subscription, the revenue from selling the excess electricity to the TMB, and REC or carbon credit revenue, the government incentive, the energy storage service, the power purchase agreement or PPA revenue, and finally the advertising revenue. Using a discount factor of 14.09 for the 25-year project lifespan and the 5% discount rate, the present worth of the benefits is about 38 million ringgit. Now, let's calculate the operation and maintenance costs as well as the market value of the project. The annual operation and maintenance, or we call the O&M costs, are about 449,000 ringgit. Using a discount factor of 14.09 for the 25-year project lifespan and the 5% discount rate, the present worth of the O&M costs is about 6.33 million ringgit. For the market value, we assume the residual value of the system at the end of its lifespan is about 10% of the initial investment costs, which is about 3 million ringgit, using a discount factor of 0.2953. The present worth of the market value is about 885,000 ringgit. Finally, using the present worth approach, we calculated the benefit cost ratio. The formula used is the benefit cost ratio is equal to the present worth of the benefits divided by the present worth of the cost. The present worth of the cost involves the investment minus the present worth of the market value plus the present worth of the O&M costs. Result is 1.092, which is greater than 1. Even the BC ratio is almost equal to 1, but it still can be concluded that our project is economically feasible and viable.
Each project comes with its risks, and having a good mitigation strategy is essential for successful management. In our commitment to the successful implementation of the community solar project, we have developed a comprehensive risk breakdown structure. And as you can see, the plan categorizes the various potential risks associated with the project, spanning technical, environmental, financial, organizational, and regulatory aspects. It also details how we plan to handle these risks effectively. Alright, so let's begin with our first risk category, which is the technical challenges. So we're addressing critical concerns such as design inaccuracies and proper panel tilt and component flaws through regular design reviews, sourcing high-quality components from reputable manufacturers, and conducting rigorous pre-installation testing. We're also counting on the training for the installation teams and adherence to industry standards to further minimize our technical risks. Now moving on to our second risk category, which is the environmental risks. So we're anticipating challenges like temperature fluctuations, wind and water damages, and potential wildfires. Our mitigation strategies include implementing cooling systems, constructing proper drainage, and developing a comprehensive fire response plan. Now into the financial strategies. So we're trying to avoid cost overruns, labor cost increases, and project delays. For that, we're securing long-term contracts with suppliers, planning workforce needs in advance, and including contingency budgets. And these measures will ensure that the project remains financially viable even in the face of unexpected challenges. Now moving on to the organizational risks. So we tackle our organizational risks such as resource inefficiency and stakeholder miscommunication through lean management practices and regular stakeholder meetings, because we believe that engaging the community early in the planning process and addressing their concerns through public consultations are key to fostering a supportive environment. Now moving to the final risk category, which is regulatory and operational compliance risks. So our team believes that ensuring compliance with environmental laws and safety standards is paramount. For that, we conduct thorough environmental impact assessments and ensure all operations meet regulatory requirements. To manage operational risks like grid integration and system monitoring, we plan detailed studies and utilize robust data management software. Now, with this being said, you can find the details to all the risks categories and impacts of each risk, along with our tailored mitigation strategies thoroughly outlined in our proposal. This will ensure that you get a clear understanding of how we intend to manage and overcome these challenges for the success of our community solar project.
In this section, we will explore how our project efficiency allocates its key resources. We've divided our resources into human, financial, and material categories. Each category is carefully managed to optimize project outcomes. For instance, our project managers and technical supervisors spearhead to execution, ensuring that every phase of the project aligns with our strategic goals. Financially, we institute the robust budgeting and cash management practice to maintain financial health. Regarding material resources, our approach is proactive and strategic. We maintain the rich areas inventory system and engage with suppliers who meet our quality and delivery standards, ensuring that the project material are available when needed without delays. Efficient utilization of these resources is key to our project timeline, and sustainability goals allow us to meet the milestone with optimal cost and efficiency.
In our community solar project, the key stakeholders include residential and commercial customers who seek affordable, sustainable energy and cost reduction effectively. The project developer focus on generating revenue through land leasing, grid connection fees, and selling electricity while ensuring regulatory compliance to avoid a legal issue. TNB, which ensure stability and reliability of the electrical system and prioritize customer satisfaction by providing the dependable energy service. And lastly, and after that, the government and the regulatory body that promote the renewable energy, enforce compliance with laws, and aim to reduce the carbon emission and foster sustainable development.
Now, let's explore the social implications of our community solar project. First, the community benefits are substantial. We're creating numerous employment opportunities, driving technical advances, and contributing the educational initiatives. These benefits will help foster a more acknowledged and skilled community, promoting overall growth and development. However, we must also address certain challenges. There are technology barriers that need to be overcome, significant investment requirements, and the need to ongoing skill development for maintenance and management. By tackling this challenge head-on, we can ensure the project's long-term success and sustainability. Next, let's consider the environmental implications of our project. Our community solar project has numerous positive impacts. It significantly reduces the greenhouse gas emission, contributing to the fight against the climate change. Additionally, it helps in the conservation of natural resources by promoting the use of renewable energy. However, we must also be mindful of certain challenges. During construction and operation, we need to minimize the virtual and spatial impacts to ensure the project integrates smoothly into the environment without causing disruption.
I would like to present about ethical consideration. Ethical consideration means guidelines that determine what is right or wrong in various situations. They ensure actions respect people's rights and dignity, promote well-being, and adhere to established standards. This principle guide behavior and decision-making in personal, professional, and societal context to maintain trust and integrity. So the first one is equitable access. So provide fair access to community solar advantages, and then create programs that give equal benefit distribution top priority. The second one is transparency. Imperative that the benefit exchange be transparent, and also including our electricity bill reduction are determined as well as any possible changes or responses. The third one is fair compensation, which is making sure that everyone is adequately compensated for their contribution is crucial. The second one is compensation for non-usage, just pricing for electricity and just recompense. So the last one is environmental justice, making sure that some communities do not profit disproportionately from clean energy while others suffer disproportionately from environmental impact. I will present about alignment with Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable Development Goals are a set of 17 interconnected global goals established by the United Nations in 2015. They are designed to address various global challenges and aim to create a more sustainable, equitable, and prosperous world by 2030. The SDGs build upon the success of the Millennium Development Goals (MDGs) and cover a broad range of social, economic, and environmental development issues. So there are some sustainable development goals that we could achieve in this project. So the first one is affordable and clean energy, which is SDG 7. It helps to mitigate climate change by lowering carbon emission using solar energy. So the second one is decent work and economic growth, which is SDGs 8. So it boosts local economies by lowering capital and encouraging enterprise, especially in areas with a of solar resources. So the third one is industry, innovation, and infrastructure, which is SDG 9. So it helps lowering dependency on centralized power networks and boosting energy security. So the fourth one is sustainable cities and communities, which is SDG 11. So allowing people to share ownership and participate in decision making help promote community empowerment. So the fifth one is climate action, which is SDG 13. It helps communities become climate resilient and reach carbon neutrality goals. So the last one is partnership for the goal, which is SDG 17. It promotes information sharing, resource mobilization, and cooperative action towards attaining sustainable development goals by cultivating partnerships and multi-stakeholder engagement.
For summary, the benefit cost ratio of our project is 1.092, which means that our project is technically viable. Our project can fix the electricity price and guarantee cost saving for the people. It also has no emission of carbon, which is zero carbon emission, and it also encourages the involvement of community in renewable energy. Our recommendation for a successful project is the involvement of community, technological engagement, financial management, and the engagement of authority and stakeholder. And the last is risk management and sustainable practice. That's all for our project. Thank you.